Hey you guys, so happy Sunday. Let's jump right in. I don't have a lot of time. I wanted to let you know, talking about time, let's talk about how time does not change the narcissist. They don't improve. Story time, real quick. Let's get it in. So, this morning I woke up to a messenger request on Facebook Messenger, and it was a woman's name that so happens to be the first narc I met, other than my dad. The first narc I met before the last one that I talk about more frequently, it was the name of his ex-wife. And I picked it up like of course, not like a video call or anything. It was a message request. I opened it because I thought the bitch was going to tell me the dude was dead. But to my dismay, he's not dead. It was him, right? Talking about how he was in a rehab in Baltimore, some kind of house thing, and how he had changed, and oh, he's so sorry he lost me, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, but this is the thing. Look, dog nuts, you came out the gate fucked up. Because you're already a liar. How do I know you're a liar? Other than the fact that I know you're a liar? Because the only reason I opened that message is because you were impersonating a woman. Right? You didn't even come out the gate as yourself. He came out the gate impersonating a woman because he knew that if it was his name, I would not have opened it. Right? I did not reply. Stay no contact. It's very important. Right? Anyway, so yeah, they don't change. And guess what? Get this. It's been like 5 years. And here you go, popping up again for no fucking reason at all. Probably because you need somewhere to stay to get out of that little rehab house you're supposedly in, so you can go back and do more drugs. Everyone, you said it's in Baltimore, my sorry, I was about to, say something. Anyway, you said it's in Baltimore, my dude. Nah, dog nuts. Baltimore is known for being heavily overflowed with drug addiction. So you're out there just trying to go out and do some more drugs. Anyway, so I just wanted to tell you guys that. Let's get into it because of the fact that they do not change over time. One of the things that I come, and not to mention that this is happening on top of the fact I'm already still being stalked by the last narcissist. What the fuck is going on? Is it Mercury retrograde coming up? Yeah, I think it is. Anyway, so yeah. Okay. So my thing is, have y'all ever seen, well, or heard of? There used to be like I can't call it a folklore, but like a urban legend type thing, or like a scary story that was popular, then turned into a movie or whatever. And it was like an individual who had been getting, I guess they call it prank phone calls or something, threatening phone calls. So much so that they called the police, right? And finally, the police track the number and they go, "I'm so sorry, ma'am or sir, but the call is coming from inside the house." Right? That's what's happening to the narc. They're blaming everyone around them for what the fuck they're going through, and all the people that are leaving them, and all the things that are happening, and all the misfortune, aka karma, but they won't admit it ever, even though they know it is, right? And it's like, no, it's not everything around you. The call is coming from inside the house being their person, and they're not admitting it. The trouble is with you. If you have a long track record of broken down, fucked up relationships, you gotta admit, it's you. It's your ass. The call is coming from inside the house. The house being the narcissist, right? Yeah. and they never change. That's why it is so important to stay no contact. 5 years, dude, why would you then still make believe like you're your ex-wife to contact your last victim? And I doubt that I was his last victim, but at least one of the last supply before you ended up in the situation you were in. Right? So in theory, he's still abusing her because she has I can guarantee you, she has no idea that he's using her name to contact other supply, other past supply. Right? More than likely for a place to stay, as I said. So that shit right there is why you stay on contact. They keep doing it. 5 years, dude, you should have been gone. You should have been did something else. Okay? Case in point, they're losing. I don't care if you don't see it, okay? They're losing friends. They have lost so-called friends. They have lost so-called family. They have lost so-called jobs if they ever had one. In my case, they did not, right? They have lost everything. Money, obviously, right? And they're upset about that shit. You know what I think? This is just for fun. You know what I think? I think McDonald's should have an add to their menu, a McBuddy. You know, like a friend, like a buddy. A McBuddy. You know, like something that you can just come and buy and fucking get yourself a McBuddy because you're thirsty, you're hungry, right? And you're broke, right? Here, let's make an impromptu commercial real quick. Let me go and scene. Let's go. Are you a narcissist? Are you lonely? Have all your friends abandoned you because you're a piece of shit? Are you up all night doing drugs and fucking your best friend in the ass because you don't have any other option? Come on down to McDonald's and get yourself a McBuddy right here on the dollar menu because we know you're broke. You should be anyway. Yeah, that's that commercial, bruh. They should go and get themselves a McBuddy. Come on, McBuddy. You think I didn't see that you were impersonating someone else to contact me? McBuddy? You think I don't see that you need friends? That the people that I used to think were friends are looking at me funny because they spoke to you? Oh, McBuddy, come on now. Going down to the dollar menu at Mickey D's. Get yourself a McBuddy. A McDizzle if you want. A McBizzle if you want to say that, right? If you're all ghetto and shit, right? Let's do it again, ghetto and shit. Fucking McBuddy, come on. No, that motherfucker needs a friend. They need to go on down there and get them a McBuddy off that dollar menu, which they gotta bum $1 from. They gotta suck a dick for $1 because they broke as fuck, right? You gotta suck a whole dick for 4 quarters. Which president is on those? Anyway, so look, I digress. My thing is, when something like that happens to you, and it will, no doubt, ignore the fuck out of it. The same way they ignored your ass. Because they don't deserve to hear your voice, see your face, see your eyes, nothing. Right? Let them go on down there to make diddly wop. Diggly walk, walk, right? And get yourself a McBuddy. Purchase a friend, bitch, because I'm no longer in service, and neither are you. You gotta. There was a movie called Across the Universe. It was like based on Beatles songs, right? And Bono from U2 was in it, and he played this like funky character, but he was like. He talked all soft. He was like, you gotta transcend the bullshit. You gotta transcend the bullshit. Transcend that shit. Let me tell you something about elevating real quick because I gotta go. The higher up you go, as in climbing a mountain, but this is life, the harder it is to breathe. People around you, situations around you are gonna try to suck out the rest of that air, right? You gotta eagle up. What do I mean by eagle up? That's fucking legit. Be an eagle. Fly above those clouds. Fly above that shit. And what you do when you're flying above that shit, you can look down on it and the motherfuckers that can't breathe. that used to be in your, well, that are in your situation, or the situation you used to be in. You equal the fuck up, and you elevate, and you transcend the bullshit. Get yourself some air, and you look down on that shit. The higher up you climb, the harder it is to breathe. That's how you know you're succeeding. That's why people are against you. That's why shit's happening. Pat yourself on the back and count that shit as a blessing, as a fucking compliment. Because for the narc, the call is coming from inside the house. Right? So you go ahead, and like that narcissist today was talking about how I change, and you change and shit. Well, take that change and call a bitch that gives a fuck. Find yourself a payphone, right? And go get yourself. Don't waste all that change. You're gonna need to eat yourself and make buddy. Anyway, bye.